How's it going, viewers? Welcome back to the Metal Motors 92i8 channel, but please call me Metal. Today, I will be talking about the person I originally covered on the channel. I bet you're very familiar with him, right? Well, the few that actually watched my videos. For those that did and currently do, you know him, and his name is Vaush. You're probably wondering what's going on with him this time. Well, I was scrolling through the unholy social media app itself, TikTok, and came across an edited TikTok of a clip of Vaush actually exposing himself as a racist. Yes, I'm serious, he actually made racist remarks in an interview. Fortunately, he gets humbled by the interviewer and the person who edited the clip for TikTok, or does he? For a little context on the racist remark Vaush made on the interview, he basically said that black conservatives are dumb and can't think for themselves. As for my previous video covering Vaush, I basically talked about his video on Mr. Beast, his philanthropy, and him apparently being the Antichrist. And if you remember that video, I was pretty frustrated with how the video hardly talked about Mr. Beast and the situation going on with him, particularly the accusations of him being the Antichrist. However, I still tried to show as much respect to him as I could, but here, I just can't. Now, a quick disclaimer, I didn't watch the full interview taking place in the following TikTok, so I don't know the name of the interviewer, so I'm just going to refer to him as the interviewer. Alright, that's all I had to say real quick, so let's get into the standalone sequel to my first commentary video.
Being a black conservative pretty much like categorically means you don't have much common sense, yeah.
Do you hate black conservatives?
Oh yeah, absolutely. But I do love all people, but I hate black conservatives.
What the?
10 seconds in, and the person who edited and posted the TikTok already exposed just how I and probably everyone else watching this thinks of his statement right there. I mean, you gotta love how his political crowd preaches about equal treatment and loving your neighbor or whatever the hell it is. I really don't care. But then make cringy and low-key kind of racist statements like this one here.
You think they should vote like the radical blacks who are voting for Democrats?
Absolutely.
So you're saying blacks don't have the common sense to make good decisions for themselves?
Black conservatives? Oh no, because they have the gall of being conservative while having experienced what it means to be under the heel of a white supremacist state. It seems to me they're the ones who should have the greatest interest in voting against it.
Oh, like the other side, the Democrats isn't responsible for putting in racist policies that hurt communities of color, especially black people. For the sake of length and not doing what you did in your Mr. Beast video, I'm not going to even get into how Joe Biden and Kamala Harris put many black people in prison with their bad policies. So really, you have a lot of nerve telling people, especially black people and other races of people, how to vote.
How is it that when I was growing up, under the Jim Crow laws, on a plantation, that black people did better than they are today? They had families, they got married, abortion was unheard of, they bought land, built businesses, they became professionals, they went to college, those that wanted to go. Why were blacks able to do better then than they are today?
Because white folk got more clever.
Oh, exposed! Exposed! Vaush, man, you just got exposed! You and your crowd love to complain and cry about white supremacy, and then you all make racist remarks and statements like this. You really gotta take a rest from these mental gymnastics, bro, because they are hurting you in ways like this. Ways you probably didn't see coming yourself.
I'll stop treating them like victims. I'll say, hey, you gotta work hard, you gotta overcome your status. At the same time, white folk got more clever.
You really gotta love how the person who uploaded this clip on TikTok edited this. I mean, that's pretty much what I and probably everyone who saw this video thinks of Vaush and his statements here. Well, everyone with common sense. I mean, what the TikToker who edited this clip typed in the end wasn't wrong. Like I said, these are the same people who will preach to you about racism and then make remarks like that. Absolutely no wonder why people like this TikToker clown on him and the woke crowd. Alright, for the secret word of the day, comment clown down below. Yup, I'm bringing back the secret word of the day from the first commentary video I did, which, as you all probably know by now, covered Vaush like here. And for those who aren't aware, this is derived from one of my main inspirations to make this channel, Connor Pug. So if you're familiar with him, you know I will I will heart your comments if you comment the secret word down below. Now, as for what Vaush said here, the racism, the hypocrisy, basically telling black people they can't think for themselves just because they believe differently than him. Not to mention how he will just do anything to keep these mental gymnastics going, even if it ends up making him look stupid on top of racist and hypocritical, just like he did here. Now, this next TikTok I saw is basically this lady on stage calling an Air Force veteran that happens to also come from immigrant parents from the Middle East, a right-wing extremist on everything he says. I know even less about this video than the last one because it doesn't even say what program this is on here, but it came to me, and when I saw it, I knew I had to talk about it. Now, this video actually came off more annoying than the last video, as the lady calling the other person a right-wing extremist, as typed in the edited TikTok clip you'll see in a second, is very condescending. So I figured I'd try something I've wanted to try for a while, which is me dubbing my voice over the person with what I call my annoying kid voice, heavily inspired by what my man Connor Pugs does in his story time videos when he imitates the Minecraft, Roblox, and spoiled kids in his stories. So let's get into the video. You right-wing extremists are into that gender binary, which is very
So I'm just gonna just really fast. I'm not a right-wing extremist. I'm actually
you have an American flag
I'm
on
a
your
United
shirt.
States Air Force veteran. My parents are legal immigrants from the Middle East. I don't give into the right wing. I'm not right wing just because I don't give into that. Like for instance, you're
This right here, like he said, believing in there only being two genders has nothing to do with being right wing. It's so infuriating that there are actually people who will unironically call you a right wing extremist if you believe what's scientifically a fact, and that the only two genders are male and female. If that offends you, then I don't know what to say, because it's obvious you have no real problems in life and are just looking to create them for whatever reason that may be. I don't really care.
what first?
Do you believe there are two genders?
Yes, I believe there's.
Then you're a right-wing extremist.
That has nothing to do with being right wing. There's men and women, and some people have gender
Are you
dysphoria.
currently?
Did you wear a mask during the pandemic?
I definitely did not wear a
Well,
mask.
Well, then you are a right-wing
God,
extremist.
dude,
I really can't blame him for reacting like that in the end of this clip. Now, personally, I did wear a mask during the pandemic, but honestly, that was only because my city was enforcing the hell out of COVID restrictions. Now, I'm not going to get into my personal take on it. If you guys go to my Patreon and decide to support me further as a creator, then maybe I will. Go to my channel page, you'll see the link to my Patreon and also my Instagram, where I'll accept stories through DMs. YouTube won't let me have links in the description until I get until I get a number of subscribers, so you know what to do. Anyways, yeah, overall, I'm getting very sick and tired of all this dumb woke bull crap. Like, I never liked all this crap, even when I was in high school. I'm talking about my early years of high school, too. I've always hated how people in general, not just the woke crowd, are so quick to make assumptions with no actual hard evidence from little things you said or did that have nothing to do with politics. And if you really think about it, I'm getting really frustrated how more and more things are becoming politicized in society. That's all I have for this video. Be sure to like and subscribe. Also, click the notification bell if you want to get my new videos first. I've already told you guys what to do if you want to see my Instagram and Patreon, so take care, everyone.